At. Meet me at the park. Meet me at the park. He is good at painting. He is good at painting. In. She is in the house. She is in the house. She lives in New York. She lives in New York. On. The book is on the table. The book is on the table. They went on a trip. They went on a trip. By. This poem was written by her. This poem was written by her. We walked by the river. We walked by the river. With. She came with her friend. She came with her friend. I cut the paper with scissors. I cut the paper with scissors. About. I read a story about lions. I read a story about lions. She is worried about the exam. She is worried about the exam. Above. The lamp hangs above the bed. The lamp hangs above the bed. Planes fly above the clouds. Planes fly above the clouds. Across. He ran across the field. He ran across the field. A bridge goes across the river. A bridge goes across the river. After. We had dinner after the game. We had dinner after the game. He went home after school. He went home after school. Against. The chair is leaning against the wall. The chair is leaning against the wall. They protested against unfair rules. They protested against unfair rules. Along. We walked along the shore. We walked along the shore. Shops line the road along the highway. Shops line the road along the highway. Among. She was sitting among her friends. She was sitting among her friends. Divide the sweets among the children. Divide the sweets among the children. Around. The earth moves around the sun. The earth moves around the sun. He looked around the room. He looked around the room. Before. Wash your hands before dinner. Wash your hands before dinner. She arrived before me. She arrived before me. Behind. The dog is behind the fence. The dog is behind the fence. He stayed behind the group. He stayed behind the group. Below. The valley lies below the mountain. The valley lies below the mountain. The temperature is below zero. The temperature is below zero. Beneath. The tunnel is beneath the ground. The tunnel is beneath the ground. He hid beneath the blanket. He hid beneath the blanket. Beside. She sat beside her best friend. She sat beside her best friend. The lamp is beside the bed. The lamp is beside the bed. Between. The school is between the library and the park. The school is between the library and the park. He stood between his parents. He stood between his parents. Beyond. The village lies beyond the hills. The village lies beyond the hills. This is beyond my understanding. This is beyond my understanding. Down. He walked down the stairs. He walked down the stairs. They live down the street. They live down the street. During. I slept during the movie. I slept during the movie. Many changes happened during the war. Many changes happened during the war. Except. Everyone was invited except John. Everyone was invited except John. I like all fruits except bananas. I like all fruits except bananas. 4. This gift is for you. This gift is for you. We waited for an hour. We waited for an hour. From. He came from Canada. He came from Canada. She borrowed a book from the library. She borrowed a book from the library. Inside. The cat is inside the box. The cat is inside the box. Please wait inside the room. Please wait inside the room. Into. She walked into the house. She walked into the house. He jumped into the pool. He jumped into the pool. Like. She sings like a bird. She sings like a bird. He looks like his father. He looks like his father. Near. The bank is near the station. The bank is near the station. She lives near the beach. She lives near the beach. Of. This is the cover of the book. This is the cover of the book. A glass of water, please. A glass of water, please. Off. Please turn off the light. Please turn off the light. He fell off the bike. He fell off the bike. Onto. The cat jumped onto the table. The cat jumped onto the table. He climbed onto the roof. He climbed onto the roof. Out. She went out the door. Went out the door. The bird flew out of the cage. The bird flew out of the cage. Outside. The kids are playing outside the house. The kids are playing outside the house. I left my shoes outside the door. I left my shoes outside the door. Over. The plane flew over the city. The plane flew over the city. There is a bridge over the river. There is a bridge over the river. Past. We walked past the church. We walked past the church. It is 5:30. It is 5:30. Since. I have lived here since 2010. I have lived here since 2010. He has been sick since yesterday. He has been sick since yesterday. Through. The train went through the tunnel. The train went through the tunnel. They walked through the forest. They walked through the forest. Throughout. He traveled throughout the country. He traveled throughout the country. Music was played throughout the night. Music was played throughout the night. 2. Give this book to Mary. Give this book to Mary. We are going to the market. We are going to the market. Toward. He ran toward the finish line. He ran toward the finish line. The child moved toward his mother. The child moved toward his mother. Under. The dog is under the chair. The dog is under the chair. The car is parked under the tree. The car is parked under the tree. Until. We waited until he arrived. We waited until he arrived. Stay here until the rain stops. Stay here until the rain stops. Up. He climbed up the hill. He climbed up the hill. She looked up at the sky. She looked up at the sky. Upon. She knocked upon the door. She knocked upon the door. Once upon a time, there was a king. Once upon a time, there was a king. Within. Finish the task within an hour. Finish the task within an hour. Peace lies within the heart. Peace lies within the heart. Without. I can't live without water. I can't live without water. She left without saying goodbye. She left without saying goodbye. Despite. She won despite the injury. She won despite the injury. He smiled despite the pain. He smiled despite the pain. Alongside. The ship sailed alongside the pier. The ship sailed alongside the pier. He worked alongside his brother. He worked alongside his brother. Amid. Amid the chaos, she stayed calm. Amid the chaos, she stayed calm. Flowers bloomed amid the rocks. Flowers bloomed amid the rocks. Poor. The rent is $500 per month. The rent is $500 per month. He earns $2 per hour. He earns $2 per hour. Opposite. The bank is opposite the hospital. The bank is opposite the hospital. She sat opposite her friend. She sat opposite her friend. Regarding. He asked regarding the job. He asked regarding the job. I wrote regarding your request. I wrote regarding your request. Versus. The game is Team A versus Team B. The game is Team A versus Team B. It's man versus nature. It's man versus nature.